The bridge is back. She's alive?
I brought her back to Port Charles.
Jason promised me he wasn't gonna say anything.
If you find out something about one of my kids, you have to tell me.
I need to report it.
The Tuesday night spoilers for soap operas, including Days of Our Lives and General Hospital, have surfaced. These shows have captivated audiences for decades with their twists and turns. As such, the latest spoilers will end up doubling the viewers' excitement. Here is all you need to know about the upcoming twists in the popular daily soaps. All soap spoilers for Tuesday night, September 16th. Check out the spoilers for Tuesday, September 16th, for the soap operas Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, Beyond the Gates, The Young and the Restless, and The Bold and the Beautiful. General Hospital. Tonight's episode will witness Nina snapping and Molly confiding in Elizabeth. Further, Christina will be seen motivating Cody, and Lucas will talk to Ava. Elsewhere, Gio and Emma will end up receiving a shocking piece of news. The Bold and the Beautiful. The upcoming episode will showcase Lee Finnegan choking Luna Nozawa for taking advantage of Will Spencer. Additionally, Deke is expected to make his debut. Further, Thomas is required to be physically restrained as he continues to lash out, especially after learning that Ridge and Brooke are married again. Meanwhile, Remy Price will remain confused about why Luna needs his help. Days of Our Lives. Tonight at DOOL, fans will witness Tony taking control of the One Storm Night press conference. On one hand, Alex and Stephanie have an argument, and on the other hand, Chad and Theo talk it out. Further, Xander is furious with Sarah, and tensions arise as Gabby and Leo confront each other. The Young and the Restless. The new episode will see Kyle being required to change his ways, and Chelsea getting into a difficult place because of Adam. Further, Sally and Billy might end up splitting in tonight's episode. Beyond the Gates. Tonight's episode will see Nicole debating Ted's treatment, while tension rises as Tyrell and Samantha have a clash. This forces Smitty and Martin to manage it. Leslie has an advantage over the Duprees, while Jacob and Naomi lend a helping hand to a friend. Fans can catch all these soap operas on weekdays on their respective networks and streaming platforms. The tables have turned on Drew, as, instead of him framing someone, the latest General Hospital spoilers reveal he is the one who got framed this time. So, who did it, and what was used to implicate him? Here's a breakdown. Who frames Drew on General Hospital and why? The mastermind behind the plot to frame Drew is Sonny Corinthos. Evidence linked to Judge Heron's murder and a suspicious wire transfer suddenly appeared in his safe, painting him as guilty of bribery. It turns out Sonny's trusted associate, Britt, was behind the planted evidence. Britt shared that he made the wire transfer appear as though it came from Drew's account, ensuring that the cops would discover it. The motive behind it for Sonny was to protect Michael and himself. Earlier on, Sonny realized how he had been set up similarly to make it seem like Michael got his father to get custody of Wiley and Amelia. It would also lead Sonny to end up in jail for killing Judge Heron. So, with Michael vulnerable to being pinned for Drew's shooting and this incriminating evidence, Sonny decided to turn the tables. Now, in the General Hospital's September 15th episode, this damning evidence conveniently surfaces just as the PCPD investigates Drew's safe. While Detective Chase and Commissioner Turner find a wire transfer document in the safe, it's the planted money in the judge's account that solidifies the frame job, making Drew look guilty of corruption and possibly murder. The frame-up creates immediate chaos. While Drew lies hospitalized, his lawyer, Martin, frantically files an injunction to stop the police from searching his safe, unaware they have already done so. This conspiracy also shifts suspicion onto new potential shooters. Anna theorizes that if Willow learned Drew bribed the judge, causing her to lose custody of her children, she would have a powerful motive to shoot him. All in all, as Drew faces accusations of bribery and now finds himself framed for a much larger crime, his enemies are closing in. Eden McCoy, who portrays Josslyn on General Hospital, shares her thoughts on Jason's next steps now that he knows she is a WSB agent. For context, Josslyn and Vaughn went undercover at Five Poppies to gather intelligence on secret lab activities. However, their mission takes an unexpected turn when their cover is blown, placing them in danger. Fortunately, Jason comes to their rescue. However, The question remains, will he reveal the truth about Josslyn to Carly? So, here is what McCoy has to say about the ongoing situation. Eden McCoy on if Jason will tell Carly that Josslyn works for the WSB on General Hospital. Eden McCoy reveals that Joss is aware of Jason and Carly's dynamics. Although she has trusted Jason, his relationship with Carly now worries her. This is because he is aware of her secret job. I think she's probably going to lie to herself about it not posing a problem. Obviously, she's confided so much in the character of Jason, and it's obvious to her that he would do anything for her mom, so of course, that relationship he has with her mom makes Josslyn nervous now that he has this information, McCoy said in an interview with Soap Opera Digest. On the other hand, McCoy also thinks that Jason shares the same loyalty with her as he does with Carly. He knows what kind of person they both are. I think that as nervous as his loyalty to Carly makes her, he's her godfather, and she has the same sense of Jason somehow being loyal to her. This is already done. There's no getting out of this. McCoy understands that Jason is in a tough place, given the information he has now discovered about Joss. Even if he decides to tell the truth to Carly, it might add a different layer of complexity to both of his bonds. She said, for Josslyn, she's already been lying to her mom. She made that choice, and she's been lying in it. But Jason finding out adds that level of reality that, my mom could find out and my life could change because of that. She further added, but Joss trusts Jason so much. So, I think that's what Joss is going to choose to believe, for her own state of mind, but obviously, anything can happen. General Hospital is preparing for another intense week filled with secrets, confrontations, and emotional revelations. With unexpected alliances forming and shocking evidence that could alter everything, the show is ready to present twists that fans will want to catch. As tensions escalate and relationships are put to the test, the week of September 15th to 19th is set to bring intrigue and heartbreak. Make sure to stay tuned to discover all the details as they unfold in this week's spoilers for General Hospital. The week begins on General Hospital with intense confrontations and emotional upheaval. On Monday, September 15th, viewers will see a fiery clash between Britt and Albrecht during a heated exchange. Anna also discovers new evidence that could alter everything. At the same time, Carly expresses her pain without holding back, and Drew reveals his manipulative tendencies with Martin. Additionally, Marco faces off against Sidwell. Laura Wright says the day brings a blend of joy, excitement, and fear, pointing to significant developments. On Tuesday, September 16th, the tension escalates as Nina reaches her limit and reacts explosively. Molly seeks solace from Elizabeth, while Christina steps in to support Cody through his challenges. Lucas opens up to Ava in a moment of vulnerability and alarming news.